right, brother.
But the Lord didn't forget that
Right,
nigga.
yeah. Hey,
If he did, he'd still be here.
Matter of fact, the Lord allowed that nigga to get back in just to make sure he sealed his ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he came, because his argument was kind of legitimate. He was like, hey man, you know, my dad, you know, I was up under him. I was like, all right, well, hey brother, cool. Come on the cat. And the nigga fizzled right there. Hey man, just as quick as he came in, he fizzled right the fuck out. He didn't stay for a month. I don't think maybe one camp? He came one camp. That second camp, he started fizzling.
Nah, he came a couple of times and then he didn't even show up. He showed up for the Passover.
No, he didn't.
Afterwards.
Yeah, afterwards, right.
Yeah.
Right. That was spiritual.
Yeah. But all that to say, man, look, man, hey, we men might forgive you, man.
That's right.
But shit, nigga, we don't know if y'all Basham Yahushua forgave your ass, man.
That's right.
You know? Because it said what? Man's mercy is to his neighbor, man.
That's right.
When in Sirach, you know? But whoever the Lord seen fit, shit, it is what it is, man. You know?
All right, that's verse 8. He said, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Was Jacob taking who? Esau down, man.
That's right.
The scripture we just read, the saints shall take the kingdom, take it from who? Esau. He in the power seat, man. You can't deny that, man. Yep. You got dumb niggas to say, you ask a nigga who ruling? Everybody. Heard that, man. Simple dumb niggas, man.
Esau is Japhet.
Esau is you dumb
Arabs.
niggas, man.
No, they Arabics.
Esau is Japhet.
Jake is it, man. That's why the book is
Saudi Arabia. Oh, see? Niggas dumb as shit, man.
Scriptures, the book of Jeremiah 4:20. Our people are sottish children, man.
Hey, what's that? They're destroyed. Goes back to the Greek word.
Apolly.
You talking about Hosea 4:6.
Yeah, where
theophany. You gotta do it, listen.
Yeah, man, theophany, which means what? Cut off from the Lord, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, the Lord's not dealing with you guys, man.
Yeah, face hidden from the Lord.
Face hidden from the Lord.
Knowledge.
Y'all say it was the Greek word?
No, it's Hebrew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that.
No, it wasn't the Greek. It was a meaning in that word.
Yeah.
I think it gave a meaning, then it gave a word. You know how they get them those words. You look it up. Anyways, go ahead.
Wait, you want to go out the Psalms or Wisdom of Solomon?
Finish out. Did we finish out Wisdom of Solomon?
No.
Finish that out. The scripture Revelation.
All right, Wisdom of Solomon. It's 5 and I'm gonna start at 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yeah. Sure. Those chariots, man. Greek.
So far beyond all that they look for. Verse 3, and
because they listen, man. They not expecting
At all.
at all, man.
They ain't expecting what they think is aliens, UFOs, to come out the sky and to beam up so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Yep.
Which it only makes sense because when you watch Esau movies, who wins? The underdog. The underdog always comes back and wins, man.
It was always the homeless-looking bum nigga out there telling people, "Hey, I told you, the world is about to end."
Yeah.
It was always him in all the movies, man. That everybody walked right past his ass, no attention.
Those be the best movies, and the movies like say you got the sports movies, right? It'd be the underdog team.
Yeah.
Always, that's us, man.
Yep.
We the underdogs, man.
That's right.
You know? We'll come whoop your ass. You know?
And verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Yeah, man, they had Jake on drugs, man. Living near the goddamn steel mill plants, man.
Yep.
What else in the goddamn Christian
working
church?
in them damn sulfur mines.
Yeah, man. Just Jake. Just got Jake all fucked up, man.
They got Jake thinking that they part of society, and
they got Jake thinking they African.
and they part of Esau now, and they can make it You know what I'm saying? To get a piece of the American dream. You know what I'm saying? That's that derision. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, this devil, he hates your fucking guts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's showing it to you still, man, by keeping those drugs in your community, man, and the guns. You know what I'm saying? Our people are still out here, you know, killing each other, man, and dying every single damn day, man. And diseases, man. All types of diseases, man.
That fucking flu shit.
Man.
Killing the shit out of you, motherfucker.
Which shows you that he is like, he really won't, because when Jake started rising up during the time of the Black Panthers, what he saw, he brought crack.
And gang,
and heroin, mainly heroin. It show you in that movie, what's
Panthers.
No, not that movie. Well, that movie too, but what's the movie? What's the guy name? When he beat the Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
It show you how they got off into heroin, man. How Esau, and also the other movie. No, it's another one. Damn, I can think of it.
Who's the actor?
I think it's
Snowden.
No, it's not. But anyways, but it show you those little movies with like period pieces, man.
Right.
Yeah.
How Esau, man, he purposely brought drugs in it, man. All right. And it was mainly the CIA, man. Esau set up the CIA, man. Or even with our so-called black leaders, guys like Malcolm X, man, he killed all the motherfuckers off, man.
And they
even though like some of them guys was working with the so-called white man, but eventually when he seen Jake rising up or coming in, you know what I'm saying, standing up, Esau was he killed them, man.
He called it a neutralizer.
Right. Then he had some what was that? The Black Messiah.
The
project, man.
The Fear the Black Messiah project.
The Black Messiah project, and just show you, man. He wants to always do harm. He don't want to see niggas prosper, man.
And the reason why if I may say, the reason why he had that project is because he always knew he got in his possession, man, which is the children of Israel, man.
And that proves Esau is the modern day Pharaoh, man. Because the Lord said, hey, let my people go so they can come serve me. Pharaoh like, hell no, man. That's the whole purpose of the Israelites, to serve the Lord, man.
That's right.
Esau don't want us to serve, because guess what? Us serving the Lord is him going down, man. He don't want that, man. Go ahead.
All right. We had something whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb and a reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor.
Is not that the so-called Negro?
Man.
We had a nigga like Tukey Williams, man. That nigga died without honor, man.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. And he was like considered like a mighty dude back then, man.
Yeah.
You know, he was leader of the Bloods and Crips, but later on, when he so-called changed his life, he wrote children's books and everything. They still put that nigga over there, bro. And guess they never had evidence that he even did that shit, man.
Damn.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, they take all the black so-called black leaders, even the little so-called like gang leaders they had, man. Hey, all them niggas locked up, man. Them niggas will never see the light of day, man. Hey, they probably will now when Esau open them goddamn prisons.
I was gonna say
It's
literally.
too late now, though. Niggas, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say literally they not seeing the light of the day because they got a jail over there in I believe it's Arizona where they don't get no natural sunlight. It's like a light, like a regular light. They like a skylight.
Yeah.
They literally don't see the light of day.
God, it's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, because what's Esau's mindset? It plays out in society. It plays out in the system every goddamn day, man. Perfect example, right? It's this Edomite college motherfucker and this Jake college motherfucker, right? Two motherfuckers around the same age, you know. They both in college, right? Same crime. They both was accused of roofing a bitch and raping her, right? The dude, the Jake, he gets sentenced to life in prison for that, man. You know what I'm saying? The Edomite, he gets sentenced to, I think he had 10 months probation or some shit like that. And the judge, the reason, the excuse the judge gave, he said because the Edomite, he said he had a bright and promising future ahead of him, and he didn't want him rotting in jail. But he didn't say that for the Jake. Why? Because it says their end is what? To be without honor, man. You see? So the mindset of these people is what? Oh, this nigga ain't gonna do shit but grow up and be a nigga anyway. Oh, but the Edomite, he gonna grow up and make dudes successful, and you know, the jail ain't gonna ruin his future, man.
He's gonna have a promising career.
But the Jake, the same age,
Same in college.
threw his ass away. Dude, his life, fuck it, man. You see? And that's that scripture, man.
Yeah.
I actually, I had a chance to witness that shit, man, in my face. A few months ago, I was doing a job in somebody's house, and the damn sheriff was at their crib to pick up their son. He had a warrant for his arrest. The sheriff, now these are Edomites. The sheriff was like, man, don't worry about it. We're gonna get rid of this warrant. We're gonna throw it away. You ain't gotta go to court. This case is done. Just listen to what your mother say and blase, woo, woo, woo. And that was it. I was like, damn. If that was a Jake, man, they would have been beating the shit out of him on the way to the damn squad car, man. You know?
Hey, it's another example like that, because we just gave that example.
Yeah.
We just was talking about drugs. Now, with the heroin epidemic, what they was doing, they was putting Jake in jail for using drugs. They was putting you in jail for selling drugs. But now they got a lot of so-called white children doing this, so they saying, oh, it's a problem. So instead of putting them in jail, they actually setting up facilities where they giving them the drugs, but they giving it to them in smaller doses. They not, so they won't, so because they overdose them. So they just like, okay, well, we gonna give it to them, but we just gonna, we gonna wean them off slowly so they don't overdose.
Right, so back then it was the war on drugs. Yeah. Back then it was the war on drugs.
That shit on purpose.
Talk over that madness, man. But that just took my motherfucking attention. What was I saying? The war on drugs, man. So here it is, back in the when it was a problem with Jake. Oh, it was a war on drugs. What gotta happen, man? Like the brother said, oh, you gotta throw them in jail. You gotta give them do this and do that. Monitor their areas. That's why the police all in our areas and not in the Edomite areas. But now that it's affecting the Edomites. Now all of a sudden, like the brother said, now what, man? Now they open up halfway houses. Oh, they got problems. We need to tend to their problems.
No, they call it a disease.
But with the niggas,
they literally call it a disease.
With the niggas though, what the result was to throw them in jail. The result was to fuck their life up and all that. But with these Edomites, now all of a sudden, well, no, they got a problem. Something's wrong with them. They're not mentally all the way there. Oh, so what about the niggas though?
Right.
You see that, and through everyday life, man, it shows, man, who the real Israelites are, man.
Eminem said it best. He said the little kids on heroin. He said, and look where it's at, middle America. Now it's a tragedy. Now it's so sad to see. He said it best.
Crack and the cocaine epidemic, right?
Yeah. But see,
made crack. It's for the Jake community.
That's right.
You know
For the cocaine,
That's right.
The cocaine that's in the suburbs where the little Edomites live. Because you know, even a nigga will tell you, cocaine is it's rich man drug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's also a hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug. So here it is in the cocaine system. When you get locked up for cocaine, it's less of a sentence than if you were selling crack.
Which show you they was purposely targeting,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah. How do you get crack?
That's the point.
It's from the cocaine.
Because in some cities, if you got caught, depending on how many rocks you got caught with, that was like a year or 10 years.
Each rock.
Shit,
Each rock 10 years.
Hey, Chicago.
So if you got caught with 7 rocks, you can give you 70 goddamn years.
Hey, in Chicago, you can get 30 fucking years, man, for one damn crack rock. And that's off of first time, man.
Yeah, they did that.
And I know because we went, man, that's a long story, but I know.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, man. So they let you know, man. That persecution for Jake is on the
That's that. Somebody get that perpetual hatred, man.
$35.
That's that perpetual hatred, man.
Yep. Hey, because what the elder said before he walked off, he said what, man? He said that this whole system is set up to keep you away from knowing you Israelite, and to keep you away from the Most High. Can a brother get Judith the 5th chapter?
Yep.
Judith,
Okay, come.
the 5th chapter. I'm not sure the verse. I think it's around 22, 24, somewhere around there.
And guess what, man? You got to. That's why I made. I did a response to Elder Rakai video. a couple weeks back, or maybe a week back, or whatever. Somebody got to pick up that tab, man. Cause Esau, man, he did a lot of shit to us, bro.
Yeah, man.
A lot of shit, and you be surprised. Look, and that proves, man, we the Israelites. You read the book of Ezra. It says what they have hurt the peaceable people, man. Even though they have did all this shit to Jake, Jake still fucking embraced this goddamn devil, man. Still fucking embrace him, bro.
That shows Jake, man.
That shows you who the Israelites are, man.
Merciful, man.
Merciful, bro.
Children of the Most High, who is
But he saw he's number.
yeah.
You can't do. Hey, you ain't gonna do, and he ain't gonna get your ass, man.
right, God.
You ain't gonna cross him, and he he got it out for you, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 10. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees,
Yep.
and that right grievousness which they
child
have
support.
prescribed.
His law system. You know what else?
The drug sales.
The drug sale, all that bullshit.
Cause hey. First
Oh,
off,
you can't leave the country unless you got a
passport.
felony. Unless you got a passport, it's an unrighteous decree, man.
Hey, they started. Hey, alcohol used to be a felony or illegal in the states of, in the United States.
Which is wicked.
But they started
supposed to be able to
bootlegging.
drink liquor, man.
Yeah, that was
Goddamn
wicked.
devil.
Yeah.
They started, the Edomites started the bootlegging it, and then once they started to see that, they getting a lot of.
Esau seen the money in it.
Yeah, the money in it, right? Yeah, so Jake was
That's
already.
spirit.
Hey, cause you know what?
That's just like with the weed.
Hey, what's that liquor store they got out here? The orange liquor store?
Nick's.
Nick's.
Yeah.
He was getting all this liquor delivered over here instead of the ones he got in Illinois.
Okay.
So he wouldn't get all that taxes put on him.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
They
God.
came and locked
'Cause
his
that-
ass up, bro.
Damn.
So they started to see the revenue and
Yeah.
the commercial, the liquor sales.
Yeah.
So they said, you know what? We're gonna legalize liquor. When they was locking people up back then for bootlegging.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing that they seeing with marijuana right
Yeah,
now.
that's-
That's the
going
point.
with weed.
So they went from going to saying, oh, weed, and they done lock niggas up across the state for pounds of weed, man, giving them years of that shit, man, years of time, man. Because you know, when you cross the state, it's like 2 years or something
No,
like that.
each
from crossing the
state you cross, each state put charges on
charges
your
on
ass.
you,
Right. So now you got a nigga that's been trying to sell some pounds of weed, and he locked up for down there 10 years. Now here it is, they trying to legalize it, man.
Right.
As a
So
matter of
no
fact, you know what?
incentives
And they corner the market on that, man, because now, if you have been convicted of a drug charge, you can't, and you get out, you can't get a license to grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like, that shuts you out. So the market is like cornered, man. You got niggas moving to Colorado and shit, man. I'm looking at them up like, nigga, you know they spend. I said, Google how much the cheapest. They don't have a project in Colorado, man. Colorado is hella expensive to live. So niggas is in derision talking, oh, I'm going because it's legal. Get the fuck out of here, man. They just shut you out of that market, man.
Hey, they just made a new law in Colorado that you can go and defecate on the street. Get the fuck out of
I
here, man.
heard Chicago is actually the next state.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard.
Because our taxes.
Because the taxes, right?
That shit legal anyway. It's
legal, yeah.
Corner say loud. So, that shit legal, bro.
Hey, you know what? And it's not far. It's gonna be legalized, man. Because Esau, bottom line, man, is about that fucking money, man. You know what I'm saying? He's and it's to shut Jake out of everything, man.
And that's the point, cuz.
Hey, but back when your brother was talking about the cocaine epidemic, man, they used to get slaves cocaine, man. They knew exactly what crack did to Jake. That's why they put it in Jake neighborhoods, man, because they knew that it suppressed and made they laws was made up after Jake, man, because when they said that black man on crack, he was running around raping white women. So he was the poster child, man, to set in place these laws, man.
We Israelites.
Fuck that nigga. What's that about? Nigga, get the fuck out the car,
Yeah,
man.
but you know what I'm saying? The point is, I'm gonna go back to the scriptures. It
No,
says,
no.
Isaiah 10:2, to turn aside the needy from judgment, right? Because here it is, y'all got money, so y'all don't need to sell drugs in y'all community to make money, right? Which is why the suburbs got cocaine. There's such a big epidemic in the suburbs, but in the hood is crack. You know what I'm saying? Cause why? Cause our people need money, so we selling it for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? But while y'all doing it for an enjoyment, right?
Yeah.
And it goes on. It says and to take away the right from the poor of my people. Right, the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fathers. So like the
It
brothers.
is that the widows may be they prey, And that's what you see. The nigga woman is they pray, man.
That's right.
Because they kick the man out and be like, and they pray on the nigga woman, man. They put him on child support. Come bitch, get on this goddamn wick.
Yep.
You know. Then what? Pray on the. Then after they get done working on the nigga woman, then they work on your